This video will be on math examples. After you see the math problems worked out, you'll start to catch on how to do them yourselves. So let's get started on MathCat. 3, 2, 1. To add mixed numbers, like 3 and 3/4 added to 2 and 7/9, the first step is to convert both fractions from a mixed number to an improper fraction. Now there's a video that details how to convert a mixed number to an improper fraction, but I'm going to use the shorthand version for this video because we're talking about how to add two numbers. So the shorthand way is to multiply 3 times 4 and add 3, which is 15, and keep the bottom number the same. And for 2 and 7/9, multiply 2 times 9 is 18, plus 7 is 25, and keep the bottom number the same. Now we still can't add these two fractions together because the bottom number isn't the same. And in order to add fractions, the bottom number has to be the same. So to make the bottom number the same, you first have to find the lowest common multiple. And again, there's a video detailing how to find the lowest common multiple. But I'm going to tell you the lowest common multiple is 36. And we will convert now these fractions to have the same bottom number. So we have 15 over 4. To convert the bottom number to 36, we multiply it by 9. To keep the fraction equal to 15/4, if we multiply the bottom number by 9, we have to multiply the top number by 9. And on this one, to make the bottom number 36, we have to multiply the bottom number by 4. And to keep the fraction the same, if we multiply the bottom number by 4, we multiply the top number by 4. So let's do the multiplication. 15 times 9 is 135. 4 times 9 is 36. Here 25 times 4 is 100. And 9 times 4 is 36. And now the bottom numbers are the same. So we can add these two fractions. To add the two fractions, you add across on the top. So 135 plus 100 is 235. And keep the bottom number the same. So the answer is 235 over 36, which is an improper fraction, and it can be converted to a mixed number. But I'm going to leave it, for this video's sake, I'm going to leave it as an improper fraction. Let's add 5 and 1/7 and 12 and 2/5. Now, in order to add these two mixed numbers, you first have to convert them to improper fractions. So the shorthand way of doing this is 5 times 7 is 35, plus 1 is 36. Keep the bottom number the same. And 12 times 5 is 60, plus 2 is 62 over 5. And we still can't add these two fractions together because the bottom number isn't the same. To make the bottom number the same, you first have to find the lowest common multiple. And I'm going to tell you the lowest common multiple for 7 and 5 is 35. So to make the bottom number 35 on this one, we have to multiply the bottom number by 5. To keep the fraction the same, if we multiply the bottom by 5, we have to multiply the top by 5. And here, we have to multiply the bottom number by 7. And if we multiply the bottom number by 7 to keep the fraction the same, we have to multiply the top number by 7. Let's do the multiplications. 36 times 5 is 180. 7 times 5 is 35. 62 times 7 is 434. And 5 times 7 is 35. Now the bottom number is the same, so we can add these fractions. 180 plus 434 is 614. And we keep the bottom number the same. 614 over 35, which is an improper fraction, and it can be converted to a mixed number. And if you want, you can follow the link on how to convert from an improper fraction to a mixed number. Let's do one more. Let's add 7 3/8 to 4 3 over 14. The first step is to convert both mixed numbers to improper fractions. So the shorthand way to do this is multiply 7 times 8, which is 56, plus 3 is 59. And keep the bottom number the same. Here, 4 times 14 is 64, plus 3 is 67, over 14. Now we still can't add these fractions because the bottom numbers aren't the same. So we have to find the lowest common multiple of 8 and 14. I'm going to tell you the lowest common multiple is 56. So to make the bottom number 56 on this one, we have to multiply 8 by 7. And to keep the fraction the same, if you multiply the bottom number by 7, you've got to multiply the top number by 7. And here, to make this bottom number 56, we'll have to multiply 14 times 4. And if we multiply the bottom number by 4, we have to multiply the top number by 4. Let's do the multiplication. 59 times 7 is 413. 8 times 7 is 56. 67 times 4 is 268. And 14 times 4 is 56. Now the bottom numbers are the same. So we can add, to add these two fractions, you add the top numbers across. 413 plus 268 is 681 over 56. And again, this is an improper fraction. If you want, you can convert it back to a mixed number, or you can leave it as an improper fraction. But that is how you add mixed numbers together.